So big middleweight division fight, UFC fight night. UFC Vegas 72, Caio Barralho versus Michal Oleksiejczuk, and they stare each other down as the ref gets ready to start this. And after a lot of decisions, we had 2 finishes in a row in the last 2 fights. Ooh, and a big left by Michal. And Barralho lands a leg kick in return. A lot of bouncing both of these guys' steps, and he lands a big leg kick, Barralho, to the leg of Michal. But it's Michal being more aggressive. And a flying knee now by Barralho. And Barralho tries to come in for the takedown, can't get it. Lands a leg kick, takes a left hand. So Michal means business so far. Boy, when you look at Michal, it doesn't look like much, man, but he lands some big punches. 18 wins for a reason, 18-5. Barralho 13-1. And we need this, right? To move back to 5-5, heading into the main event with a chance to salvage potentially a winning night. Only had 1 losing night on the year. And it was a similar situation like this about a month ago. We ran the table too and went 6-5. So we need that to happen again in this 11-fight card. And now Michal comes in. And Barralho fights the underhook and drives a knee to the sternum. Both of these guys are tied up. This is more where Barralho wants to be, right? Michal wants to keep it standing, much like Cody Brundage in the last fight, and try to land those big shots. And Barralho wants to tie it up, get him into the clinch. At least that's what he better want, because he's not going to be able to stand with Michal for too long. Now Barralho comes in, ties up Michal against the fence. So he's got him in the clinch. And Barralho survived a barrage early on. And now over the last 30 seconds and 45 seconds, beginning to take over this fight. Back into the center. Barralho's got his foot back against the fence. And he better get out of there. Michal lands a nice one. Barralho responds. Halfway through round 1. A lot of excitement already. Barralho was running to the octagon. Like, he came out second. He sprinted to the octagon, yelling and screaming, ready to go. And then it's Michal in the first minute, landing some big shots. And landed another left there. And now it's Michal with the clinch. Going to look like a low blow there. So Kyle's going to get a minute to recover. Well, 5 really if he needed it, but this will be quick. See the replay? Yep, same as the other fight. All right. And both fighters in those situations grabbing the cup. In the previous fight, it was Cody Brundage. And it almost paid off because he got to re-separate and start again. And now Kyle jumps with a flying knee. Gosh, and Michal's landing some big combinations, man. Come on, Kyle. Takes another left. And it's clear Kyle can take some shots, man. No question about it. Continues good movement. Both guys moving well. Kyle looking for those flying knees. Goes in for a takedown attempt. Can't get it. Drives the knee. Now both guys separate once again. Final minute, round 1. Boy, Michal really leaning on those punches now. He's starting to slow down. I mean, not a lot, but enough to, it looks more even on the feet. And Barralho leads in significant strikes, 22-18. He's landing him 2 out of 3 times, where Michal's throwing a lot more and landing a little bit less. Baralho will ride Michal here. 20 seconds left in the round. And Michal better be careful down here with the Brazilian. Now Baralho has the back with 10 seconds left. And they're going to make it into the end of this round. But Baralho doing a good job. It really seemed at certain points in this fight that Michal was really dominating. But when you look at the stats here at the end of round 1, 31-19 for Baralho in significant strikes. He had a takedown, not really a big deal. Headshots 17-11, body 11-8, legs 3-0. Total strikes 39-22. So that's important because it shows you that Baralho clearly won that round. Now back-to-back fights. We'll head into round 2. Moments ago, Rodolfo Vieira, looking like he was getting dominated by Cody Brundage, ends up getting a submission. Can Baralho do the same thing here in this fight? The difference is he isn't getting dominated. So his game plan is working. He took some shots, but none of them seem to even be close to finishing the fight from Michal. And I don't think we'll see Michal as strong as he was in the first round for the rest of this fight. What are the coaches saying in the corners? Baralho's coach is probably saying, hey, dude, keep doing the same thing you're doing. Watch out for those punches. Keep moving. Keep the head off the center line. And if you're Michal's coach, I'm like, we need to get a finish. Bottom line. Round 2 underway. Now Michal starting already with the combinations. Right, left. He takes a right, though. Nice right hook by Baralho. And to me, Baralho has similar features to Paulo Costa. When you watch him, he's got the big shoulders, strong up top. Oh, Baralho goes in for a big takedown. Gets the head on the hip, arms wrapped around, picks the body up, the legs up, and goes right in for the takedown. Now Baralho's on top. Michal stands back up. And Baralho fighting for positioning here, getting the head on the hip, and he's going to take Michal down once again. And this is not where you want to be, ladies and gentlemen, in back-to-back fights against a Brazilian. Boy, now Baralho's going to try to slide this leg in and get to the full mount. He's got both knees down. One ankle isn't all the way through, but he's got top position. It's basically a full mount, and now it's definitely a full mount. Now Oleksiejczuk's going to turn to the stomach. Baralho lost a full mount. Come on, man. Come on, Kyle. Get that left leg through. Boy, now he's just getting that left arm free, pounding away. And Michal's slowing it down after 2 or 3, but Kyle's regathering. And now Michal will cover up. 2:50 left in round 2. This is a long time to defend the ground position. Now Kyle's got the triangle locked in around the body, and he's got the back secured. And you know what that means. He's going to start working the guillotine. Now, if you're Michal, you got to turn your hips, and it's easier said than done. Oh, we got it locked here a little bit. And Kyle's squeezing now, and he taps, and it's over. Dang, man. It's like watching the same 2 fights back to back. Caio Barralho now talking to the camera. He's pumped up. And we're back to 5-5 on the night, baby. Back to 5-5, headed to the main event. So we got a chance to salvage the night if Ricky Simon can come through. And who knows what Caio Barralho just told the camera, but he's sitting there shouting into the camera. Michal Oleksiejczuk can't believe it. He's forced to tap. And as I've said before, back-to-back fights, it's true. When you do not want to be on the ground with a Brazilian. And that's why I made both of those predictions, because you got strikers coming in. But if you can't get the finish early, these Brazilians that are also good on the ground, it's going to be a problem if it goes to the ground. And in both fights that happens. So Caio Barralho gets a submission over Michal Oleksiejczuk here at UFC Fight Night middleweight division.